my lovely, lovely, lovely angels in training. Right now is a great time of manifest as we bring in the season of loneliness and rest. Loneliness in a good way. Because you can't come back to yourself, your center, if you're not alone sometimes. But we're never alone, are we? We're always protected and guided by the other side. And I would like to say to you, my beautiful flowers, my beautiful angels, Jupiter is on its way, on its path. Jupiter Juno is on its way to us. What does that mean? In a great time of rest. Also, it is a great time of change. It is a time of expansion. Well, how can we be in a time of expansion and a time of rest at the same time? Those energies seem to not mix, not match. But I'm telling you, that's why it's the perfect time to manifest, because while Juno is on its path to us, when he's here, he is the planet of expansion. So what he does is he takes everything we do, everything we say, everything we are, everything in his path, like a big, giant microscope that just keeps growing and growing things. Everything that goes in its path is magnified tenfold, not just in sight, but is magnified tenfold. And so in a great time of rest and a great time of expansion and a great time of illumination, well, we have the perfect energies for a perfect manifestation coming straight from the I Am presence, coming straight from yourself, through Source, to God, to Juno, to expand, straight through the atmosphere. And that means if you are trying to manifest, let's say you're trying to manifest love, you've got it. You're trying to manifest money, you've got it. Abundance, you've got it. Try to keep the things sincere and from the heart, because the more it is coming straight from you and authentic and genuine, not like a sports car that you're just gonna junk and throw away, something that's meaningful. You can take it and expand it tenfold. So just get yourself a tiki, a candle, get yourself a little staff, like a stick, get yourself a candle, incense, sage, set yourself up with whatever your heart is telling you. Crystals, there's many things that will connect us. And when you're connected, you're gonna feel it right in your head. It is oops, I dropped my stick. It is a feeling in your head, in your I feel it on my right side right now. It's a tingling. And that tingling feeling is telling you you're on the right path. You are manifesting. You're speaking to Source. You're speaking to your higher self and your creative self. And you're expanding, you're creating, You are able to manifest your needs. Feel it in your temple, feel it in your head. It's a feeling of a little bit of heaviness in the head, some tingling in your fingers, tingling in your hands. That is it. That's the connection. That is the frequency. That is God, source, creator, divine activation. It may mean to you, you don't need anything. You might not need any of these items like I have here. This stick just suddenly fell out of the sky onto my head as I was setting up my tikis. Of course, I know that that's a staff given from God, so I'm going to use that because I feel it reaching it up to the heavens. So if you want to expand, if you want to manifest and have that manifestation grow super, super fast, it is all about connecting to source by yourself in a quiet space with your crystals, your torch, your tiki, your candle, your nature, your incense if you don't have nature, whatever it is that makes you feel that tingling and that heaviness in the top of your head and the tingling in your hands, that feeling that you're connected to something much bigger than you are. It does feel like somebody's standing right next to you, right next to me, I feel like. Why do I wish to help you? Well, it's simple. That's because when I'm blessed, I don't just take the blessings for myself. Not ever. These blessings, when they come through me, well, what they're meant to do is expand me and expand you. I will pass all good things to all, no matter what you've done or been through. Let's see if you can change when your environment changes, when you have good things put in front of you, when you're brought back to your innocence, to your original flame, without all the negative, bad stuff that happens to you in your environment, without all the negative self-talk, the negative hate. If you don't have all that, you could turn a murderer into a baby. See what I'm saying? You can turn an abuser into a giver, a lover, an expander. When you show people, no matter what they've done to you or to the world, I guess to me it's not It's not really my calling to fix the entire world. However I can. With one blessing, you can change the whole world. But the whole world must fix itself. It has a plan. I don't want to interfere with that. But the ones who have crossed me in my life, in previous lifetimes, here, anywhere, if I say I receive a blessing, I'm blessed, and I say, I want to give this blessing to everybody I've come across in everybody that's crossed my path. Can I do that, Source? And Source Lord says, yeah, you can give anybody your blessings if you want, if you feel that they're worthy. And I say, and that's a question from Source. Is that what you want, Rebecca? And I say, let's take out the worthy part and let's just give the blessings to all. Give it to all of them. Forget about the past. Forget about what they've done, what I've done, what they've said. I haven't been perfect either. I would say to God, Creator, I haven't been perfect, so who am I to judge? I wouldn't want somebody to hold back the blessings from me because they think that I wronged them at some point in this journey. Maybe I did it through hunger or starvation or survival or ignorance or innocence, or there's so many different, you just don't know. But the point is that we all start as a little teeny innocent baby, and you look into a baby's eyes, you're never gonna see, oh, this baby's gonna become the next person on those files from that island. This person's gonna be your next serial killer. You're not gonna look at a baby and say that. They're too innocent. That's who we all are. Before we received a name, before we were treated certain ways, told certain things, believed certain conditions, before we were completely wronged. Well, every baby has a chance to make their way and to be great. So in that way, I would like to bring the innocence back and bring it back to individuals who are not babies, who are wise and who have walked the path. And, you give a person who's done evil things the chance to change. Say, you can change. And you know what is included in this change? What's included in this change is that you can take away the memories that the other people have of you hurting them. There's an opportunity there to fix the people that you've hurt, because if they don't remember what you've done, well, they're gonna go ahead and forget about the pain you caused. So if I bless you, all I'm asking you to do is bless the ones that you've hurt by taking yourselves out of their life and blessing them. Well, I just do believe that everybody, anybody, if they have the chance to change, they will. In a heartbeat, if they've hurt somebody and they have the chance to take that hurt, what they've done back, they will do it. And if they have a chance to come back to innocence, they will. And that'll be their gift. This world is completing itself in ways that you just can't even imagine. And for some reason, I know it. I'm being given the opportunity to know this at this time. And it's great. It feels great. That's why I'm coming and hitting you hard with these videos. Because when light gives every single person, no matter what, the opportunity of a change without a life review, without a judgment set upon them, without a criticism or date of judgment, just purely an opportunity to turn yourself around and start walking towards a more loving path. So the ones who are at rock bottom, who have caused lots of harm, pain to others, to animals, to babies, to kids especially, my goodness, like how can you ever let that go, right? Oh no, it won't be let go. They're not gonna get to receive blessings upon blessings as far as abundance, and as far as certain things will be held back from them because they just can't. They just need more work, and let's be honest, they don't deserve it. However, it's a clean slate. Is what's offered to them is a straight up pure clean slate. Come back to the baby you and start over with nothing on your plate. Then it's the next group of people who have honored God's will, who just choose not to see spiritual things, who don't want to believe or have faith, but they're gonna get a blessing anyway. They're gonna be blessed in the person coming into their life who is going to open their eyes up major. Then there's another level up. The ground crew, you've been helping people. You've been talking about ascension. You've been feeling this struggle. You've been knowing you're different, you're chosen, you're unique. You are on the very tip of something incredible, and you know it. You are not at all fitting into this world anymore. The world that is passing away behind us, that world that you don't fit into anymore. If you're one of those people, you are like a rocket ship and you are going to fly high and receive all of the benefits. Every single person you've helped, think about getting back tenfold. What you've given, you're gonna get back. And like I said with Jupiter here, everything's gonna be magnified. And all you have to do is Nothing. Nothing. That's the beauty of the day. Nothing. Because we're mixing the energy of source and being alone mixed with the energy of expansion and growth. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.